like never happened to me before. It literally just said, you're done. Like it gave me a message that said, your life is ended. It didn't give me no warning, no reason.
Yeah.
Then I tried to get back on there after I made sure I had internet. And then it was like, it wouldn't let me connect at all. It wouldn't do anything. And I was like, I don't want to have to unload this stupid app and reload it and all that jazz. So I just kept playing.
We here now, girl. And I got
We
my
outside.
we're literally inside, but we
inside.
We here.
Well, thanks to everyone for joining. I see people are popping in here. Miss Moon was in here. I see Poetry Unplugged is in here. I know V is in here, and I literally just met her tonight. And she works for, what's the name of the artist?
Oh, Assembly for the Arts.
Assembly for the Arts is in the house.
Yes, we definitely got to connect people to that, those resources. Yeah. That's a major plug.
And for those of you guys don't know, like I got the little flyer right here. So it says, if you are a professionally creative artist or own a small for-profit creative business in Cuyahoga County, you may be eligible for Federal American Rescue Plan Act funds through Assembly for the Arts. So check that out. This is literally the second time that this has been sent to me. So I'm like, all right, I really need to look at this. But check that out. So you guys know we have our Mic'd Up coming up tomorrow.
It's happening.
I was so excited because V was like, yeah, I heard about it. And she said a name I didn't know. I don't know if you know who a Mike D is.
I don't.
I was like, but thank you, Mike D. Shout out to Mike D, who was promoting our event. Apparently.
This is the Player Show. Yes, all creators come tell your story.
I love that. Are you in Cleveland? My marketing company applied for a few artists last year. Oh, yep. Nice.
Apply again this year. The resources are plentiful. I think that it's like $2,500 for artists that have been impacted negatively from COVID. So anybody can really, all forms of art are qualified. This is, I think, the most part. Well, I think too we can announce it tomorrow at our event because obviously artists do.
That's the platform right there.
And so I have some of the flyers. I have some of the flyers, I think, cool. Too.
Play At Show, you're in Cleveland. Will you be in the house tomorrow night? Thank you, V, for dropping the link. V is Philosophy and Poetry, and she dropped the link, assemblycle.org. So check out the grants. Check out Mic'd Up.
Yes, that's what we're here to talk about. Mic'd Up.
Yes, and hopefully Thomas figures something out. One of our poets was supposed to join us. We'll see if he makes it in the room.
I'm like, it's 9:40. I'm ready to go into my bed.
Miss Moon, play a T. All right, you guys. So tomorrow night, come through to our event, Mic'd Up. It is an open mic featuring authors, but anybody who is a lyrical curator, writer, poet, singer-songwriter, short storyteller, comedians are storytellers. I have a comedian I'm trying to pull in here. So, if you got the gift of writing in whatever outlet, this is the safe space. We really want to create safe space for authors and writers and creatives and artists in Cleveland. So Miss Moon said, I've been writing since my first Mic'd Up. Girl, you a testimony. We're going to interview you.
Yes.
Because she sang, y'all.
She brought the house down.
She ain't just sing. She sang. That's what she did. And then she made a declaration after that she was going to be writing. And look. She been writing ever since.
Yes, I'm ready to hear some of that writing.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Y'all,
so tomorrow night we're
gonna
Courtyard on Coventry.
Courtyard?
Doors open at 6:30. You could come earlier. Food, drinks are for sale. Come catch a vibe. Come share. If you're not comfortable sharing, you can connect with others. It's just gonna be a really overall good vibe, good energy. We'll have our books to sell.
We're a good time. For those of you who don't know, my name is Nicole D. Miller. I'm an author, blogger, writer, speaker, self-publishing guru. I have 3 books self-published. I'm working on my first novel. I have an ebook out to help people self-publish. I will be speaking this Saturday at the Black Business Expo at the Holiday Inn off Rockside on self-publishing. So if you know anyone in need of that service, I'm here for editing, coaching, all the things.
Who's the promoter? We are the promoters.
You said what?
One of one of the comments is, "Who's the promoter?" And I said, "We are the promoter."
We want to shout out Black Widow Productions, who has helped us solidify our event spaces. So those of you who know Sophie, absolutely, she will be in the house tomorrow night as well. So Alicia, who are you? What do you do? Give us all your things.
Yes, Alicia Lerae Ellis. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I've done a lot in the past, but overall, I have a business called Mas Lerae, which means more light, which is where Mic'd Up started from. Just doing a lot of curating of conversations, blogs, podcasts, different events in the city of Cleveland, and really creating safe places for us to share and express and uplift our voices. So when we had a chance to do something, me and Nicole, I thought about Mic'd Up and some of the videos I've done in the past, and I love the overall concept of creating safe places for artists, creators, and storytellers to do exactly that with one another. So I do that. Also published my first book this year. Nicole has just been an amazing blessing in publishing my first book. So that's out right now, called Complete. I'll have it on site tomorrow. And also co-created Ignite with Light, which is, most of you guys have seen me promote that on my page and on overall social media. And that's another space for creators, entrepreneurs, and innovators specifically to connect with one another, to learn about resources. Tonight we had a really energetic event called Power Up. And so it's ultimately, you know, creating spaces for us to support each other, for us to, you know, peer-to-peer learn, to provide each other in services and business and products and all that good stuff. But ultimately, I'm just a creator myself. I'm learning that about me in this season, and I'm just excited to be able to bring to you Mic'd Up with Nicole and Sophie and the others who we're connecting with during our series run.
Yeah, and you know, you bringing up Powered Up just makes me think about something that B shared tonight about being a creative. When you're walking around, you're creative. Sometimes we think we're not creative because we aren't musicians, or we're not creative because we're not writers, but fashion is creativity. Doing TikTok videos is creativity. Like, creativity is a wide host and a wide range of particulars, you know? So
Right.
you just never know. You just have to tap into what gives you life in a creative way, and sharing that with the world, sharing that with your community.
Yeah, and that's like, I think for me, that's, I had a question someone asked me when I was on a panel a couple weeks ago, and they asked, like, you know, how do you kind of stay fresh? Like, what resources are you using? And they mentioned like books or podcasts. And although I definitely read books and I love reading articles and case studies around entrepreneurship and business and stuff, but in this season for me, it's being able to connect in person with other creators that helps me find inspiration, but also allows me to really strategically think through what I'm creating. And so, like, even tonight, I was able to connect with one of our partners in a really in-depth conversation. And I was like, damn, this is the first time I'm actually talking about this out loud. You don't know, like, so much of the time we spend, especially entrepreneurs, is by ourselves. You're just hustling,
Right.
you're grinding. And I was like, wow, I've literally sat through an hour conversation with him and talked through a full concept that I've been working on for months, and realizing, like, I haven't talked out loud to anybody about it, and that's just crazy. So for me, it is that community. It's creating these spaces for us to ignite with one another, to pull on each other's gift, but ultimately to give and receive. It's that exchange that I believe we've been creating with Mic'd Up, but what you've been doing with your panel monthly or quarterly, and then what we've been doing with Ignite, is these spaces that are so tangible, and you
Yeah.
can leave feeling inspired, you can leave feeling more energized, and you can leave feeling connected, like you're not alone in these spaces.
Yeah, and something that the speaker said tonight, and forgive me, I don't remember his name, but you can share, resonated with me. And I was telling B about this because it's been on my heart with social media. You can create a tribe and community through social media, and I'm the same way. A lot of my interaction is in the DMs, so it's like that
Right.
one-on-one connection that you normally don't get with people. And for me, I've been able to connect with New York Times bestselling authors. Like, it really just bridges the gap and puts
Yeah.
us all on the same playing field. I want to shout out a brother that's in the room right now, LJ Payne, because he's a comedian. And LJ,
Come
I'm just
through,
hoping that
come
you come
through.
through. I'm hoping you come through tomorrow because we don't have any comedians. We don't have any comedians as far as I know. And comedy is a form of storytelling. I've benefited so much from watching the greats. They really utilize their experiences. A lot of it is in the urban community and it's tough. And they
Yeah.
use humor to deal and process and tell their stories. So I just want to say, come through. We welcome the comedians, okay?
For real. No, that would be so dope. I would love to see that. And too, like working with like I'm hoping by the last one we do in September, we're getting more of like storytellers out because I think there's this like there's a narrative when you talk when you say open mic, usually you're talking about like poets. So for us to even add it with the author's twist is very, very unique. And so it's not just exclusively for authors, but it's for curators, it's for storytellers, it's for and that's in a format of so many different things, poetry, comedy, right? I actually was working on a piece and it's so new to me, but it's not, it's a story and it also incorporates some poetry, but it's mostly just a story that I've kind of just been walking out myself. I'm like, oh, okay, so I might be able to share some of that
Is
tomorrow.
this a short story?
What's that?
Is this a short story?
I don't know. I have to like do some research on what a short story is from like but
It's usually less than 5,000 words, I think.
oh, it's definitely not that long. No.
Does it have a middle, beginning, and an end? Look, I'm going into my
Look,
writer's hat.
I'm like, I think I need to do a little bit more work to get it to that point. But it's definitely like it is telling a story and it's like just pulling on different like creative elements like poetry, song. And I'm like, okay, this is really different and out of my comfort zone than what I'm used to. But
Well, this is Mic'd Up is a safe space for you to share your
yes,
rough drafts.
super rough. And it's fun because it's like our last event, we had someone for the first time ever share her
Yeah,
poetry.
Courtney, she's gonna try to
Yes.
come through. She might have to work, so we'll see.
And that's just like amazing. It's like people, and it was just like that home, intimate environment where you can just trial and error. Like no one knows you mess up unless you point it out. And it's just like that you're amongst family. So that's what the vibe is gonna be like tomorrow. And I'm really, really excited.
Yay! So I appreciate everybody that's stopping in, and you're welcome, LJ Payne. Totally come through, bless us with your comedy skills. I would love for us to have a good mix of storytelling.
I've never shared. You know who this person is? Philosophy and
That's
poetry?
V. That's V from
Oh,
the artist company.
she says she's never shared on a stage.
What? And you know, V, the thing is, we're really pulling on authors, and the fact that you're a published author, we're
Yes.
giving you guys 3 to 4 minutes to read from your book. And this is very unique. I don't know of any events that have been like this, where you have an option to read from your book. That means you can connect with a potential audience, hopefully potential readers that like your writing. So be prepared. If you come through, if you can't make tomorrow night because you had an event, but we have another one in September in Tremont at Jukebox, definitely come through and be ready. So I think I'm going to read a short story myself.
Yay.
I've been working on my short story game, you guys. I've been a part of Lit Cleveland and their workshops. They have the Incubator, which is a writing free conference coming up next month. I actually am also going to be a vendor at Glossy's writing conference.
Look, Nicole be outside for real, y'all. She taking this to a whole nother level.
My thing is, we have so many opportunities in Cleveland. Like, y'all, let's get it. Like, we have no excuse. It's like tonight at the Powered Up when he was just saying, like, social media is a tool. It's at our fingertips. There's just no excuse to me. And we're in Cleveland where it's a hub of creativity and artistry. I know we're trying to be known for the technical stuff, but we already got the artist stuff here. Like, let's go. So I definitely want to encourage you guys to take a part of the literary community, and maybe I'll shout out some resources tomorrow night. But my point is, as a writer, one of the ways to keep your art at the forefront in between book projects is applying for online lit magazine articles and journals. So I applied for one. I'll be posting on my page when that gets published because it got accepted. So have those short stories ready. Have those short stories ready to submit to those online journals. That just keeps you fresh as an author while you're in between book projects. So that's something I would say in my one-on-one coaching calls.
Yes, I love that. That's a good nugget.
Good nuggets. Well, I guess Thomas just played us, so we'll have to follow up with him later.
Oh, Tommy.
But no, he's a good guy. He's been so supportive. I'm sure he just like got caught up. So anyways, thank you guys for coming through. We pinned it. Thank you, Miss Moon, for putting that on our little thing here. Mic'd Up tomorrow at the Courtyard, 7 to 9. Come early. Doors open at 6:30. They have really good food, you guys. Really strong drinks. It's going to be a good vibe.
Tickets are $10.
Tickets are $10. Register on Eventbrite. And we will
pay at the door. That's welcome too. You pay at the door.
I just say register so we can have a head count.
Yeah, you know how folks be. What is wrong with us? Why don't we? It's like the things you just don't do. Like, yeah, we're gonna have to get it together, our community. But anyways, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow, good vibes, good times. Come ready to spit or just chill. One of my friends was like, "Girl, do I have to perform?" No, just come and chill. No. Last time was so cute. We had a little couple on a date. I'm like,
they were totally on a date night.
Huh?
They were totally on a date night.
I know. Keep the Lie Alive podcast. Okay. I don't know about that one.
We doing shout outs now?
Lie Alive. Let's keep the truth alive. Anyways. So hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Courtyard on Coventry, 7 to 9, $10. Eventbrite. Come ready. Come ready to have a good time.
Yes. Co-hosted by me and Nicole. Oh, the podcast is pulling up. Okay, pull up then. We're always looking for someone to do some interviews too.
Okay, with the podcast. All right, I think that's a wrap. What do you think?
I think it sounds good. I hope to see you guys tomorrow night. And
well, thank you for the support, Miss Moon. Next time.
Oh, Miss Moon, we gonna miss you.
I know. I was trying to get the vocals, but we'll just have to play something.
We're gonna have the Nicole sing.
Girl, no, I'm not.
Why was they trying to get me to do karaoke tonight, Fred?
Yeah, that was interesting.
Like, yeah, no, not happening.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Until then, stay abreast on all of our things. If you're not already subscribed to our newsletters, check out our link trees, check out our website, subscribe. We're clearly movers and shakers in the city of Cleveland, making things happen. We're all about positive vibes, edifying others, and transforming our community. So,
yes,
while having fun.
Peace and blessings.
Bye-bye.